Hi, my name's Eric, and now I'd like to speak to you about Three Types of Business by Byron Katie. I'm a huge fan of Byron Katie. She came up with the work of Byron Katie, and she has a ton of videos on YouTube, and she's absolutely phenomenal at what she does, the self-inquiry thing, the work of Byron Katie, and it's great stuff. Give it a watch, and you can fall in love with her too. So today, we're talking about three types of business. There's three types of business. That's it. My business, your business, and God's business. Now, if you don't believe in God, you can change that word for reality. And for me, there is absolutely no difference between God and reality. But if you don't believe in God, that may work better for you. So here's the three types of business. My business, your business, God's business. Let's start with God's business. God's business is keeping the universe in equilibrium. It's keeping the earth spinning on its axis at the right speed and rotating the sun at the right velocity. It's, knowing where the next tsunami is going to hit and things that are beyond our pay grade. So that's God's business. God's business is beyond our pay grade. So let's talk about my business. And when I say my business, I mean Eric's business. My business is taking care of Erik. It's my job to clothe and feed and exercise. And I know that there's a lot of emotional and psychological things that I have to do to feel fulfilled and satisfied. So I need to contribute in a meaningful way. I need to have meaningful relationships. I need to have vulnerability in my life, and I love to play, surf, ski, sail, blah blah blah, motorcycle. I love to play. So if I do a good job at this, I can fill my cup, and that is my responsibility. It's not. Whoops, you're going to hear that loud. It's not your responsibility to fill my cup. It's Erik's responsibility to fill Erik's cup. And if you get right down to it, I'm about the only one who can do it. Now, you may be thinking right now that, I take so much pleasure when other people are positive or stroke my ego or are kind to me. I feel so good about that. Yes, but it has to pass through, if it's happening to Erik, it has to pass through the Erik filter. And Erik can then blame them for him feeling good. But the truth is, Erik takes in the data, Erik interprets it a certain way, and then Erik says, well, I do like me. I am a good person. And it's like confirmation of that which we already believe about ourselves. But here's validation of it, and boy, that feels good. So it's me making me feel good about me and then blaming them for it. We can also be upset and blame other people for that, but we'll get to that in a little bit. All right, so my business, it's taking care of me. And some of you may be thinking, well, that sounds so selfish. And the truth is, it is selfish, but there's good selfish and bad selfish. Good selfish is when you're on a plane, they say, in case of emergency depressurization, an oxygen mask will descend from the compartment above. And where do they tell you to put that mask? Exactly. They say put it on your own face first. Why? That's selfish. It's selfish to do that. Well, the reason they want you to do that is because if you're unconscious laying on the floor, you can't help the people to either side. You have to take good care of yourself to be at full capacity so that you can be of benefit to the people on either side. It's good selfish. Bad selfish is when my goal is just beyond you, I guess I'll just trample all over you to get to what I want. Is that okay? You don't mind, do you? Of course you mind. It's rude. Don't do that. It's look for the win-win. If it's not win-win, there's something wrong with it. Go back to the drawing board and look for the win-win. Okay. So that's God's business and that's my business. And in the next installation, we're going to talk about your business. And I don't mean you who are watching the video right now. I mean anybody outside of Erik's business. That would be your business for me. I'm going to tell you about that in the next installment. If you like this video, I've got a bunch more on my website. Please give them a look. And I have a free 20-minute phone consultation. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks a lot. Bye.